I'd just say to show up with that swagger and confidence that's developed over the year. I know we're a young team, but we have the talent, we have all the capabilities, and I'd say most of all the resilience to just push through despite any adversities. I think that's going to be one of the biggest factors in kind of going through this tournament and coming out on top.
How important is playing good softball at the right time?
I think it plays a big role in just having so much cohesion, like with pitching and our hitting locked in together. There's no match, honestly. When those two are locked in and we're doing what we need offensively and defensively, we're definitely a force to be reckoned with within our conference, and teams know that, and that's also a great thing to see and be aware of when we go into this tournament.
And what do you expect from Sioux Falls in the first round?
Just from the games that we had with them, I might see them trying to take us a little bit lightly, although with how our standings are, we're doing slightly better than they are, but within the conference, there's always this attitude with every team that they just think they're the best, and ultimately our attitude just has to come out a little bit more fiery than theirs, and the results will show.
And my final question, and it might be the most important one of them all, will there be a road version of Breakfast with the Beavers? That's what I'm calling it.
We could do that. We could do all of it.
Awesome. Thank you, Isis.
Yeah, thank you.
I felt pretty good. I think it was a good confidence booster going into the tournament. I think that was what our team needed.
You had yourself a great weekend. You were not only a nominee on pitcher in the circle for pitcher of the week, but a nominee for batter as well, as you were hitting pretty well. What went into success on both sides of the field?
I think just being relaxed. It was a good matchup for me, both hitting and pitching, and I think I just capitalized on it.
You've been pretty consistent all year from the circle. You've been one of the arms that has gotten more innings later in the year as we've gone along. What has gone into that consistency for you?
Just lots of practice. I know I've gotten a lot better throughout the year, just being more consistent. I think it's just all the practice has really helped.
And so it's your first year with the team, your first NSIC tournament. Has head coach Nat Wagner, have more experienced members said anything about what to prepare for going into the tournament?
Not too much. I think it's just an exciting tournament. Everyone's stoked to go. I think it'll be really fun.
It's a long road trip too, heading all the way out there.
Yeah, but I think it'll be a good one.
So you start on Thursday against the University of Sioux Falls. What are you expecting against Sioux Falls in this now third time that you've played them?
It'll definitely be a good game. It's a good matchup for us. I know we had a few close games last time we played them, so I think we'll go out and get some good revenge against them.
What are the mindsets when you're going into an at-bat, let's say, as a batter?
Coach always just tells us to cut the plate in half, wait for your pitch, make them throw to you, and then when they finally do, just make them pay for it.
And then when you're pitching, what do you try to do to kind of limit their bats?
Just hit my spots, trust what he's calling, and know that I can pitch their weaknesses.
How do you feel like the team's coming together in this first season with the new members and the returning members?
I think it's been really good, especially lately. We've all really come together, and I know we're all just getting really close, which is good heading into this weekend.
On a day-to-day now leading up to the tournament, what are you really focusing on in each practice?
The little stuff, just make sure my mechanics are good, hitting the ball hard, hitting my spots, just nothing too complicated.